Okay, so this is my recording as far as the field trip to WJSJS or WSJS. I want to say WSJS. It's bad when you don't even know the name of the... Never mind. Point is, it was an enjoyable field trip. I've never been in a radio station before, so that was interesting. I did get there late. I meant to get there on the first tour, but it was a pretty difficult place to find. And Matt, the guy we talked to, he explained why there was no signs on the building. And because I guess the owners of the building are particular about who put signs on their buildings. Which is fine. It was a bit of a chore trying to find the place. But once we did, it was pretty cool. I don't know, I guess when I had a radio station in my head, I pictured it'd be like everyone moving, shaking, busy. It was a lot more mellow, and that's probably outside looking in. I'm pretty sure it's pretty hectic when things are going, but seemed like an interesting situation they had there. He mainly talked about the renovations and trying to stay on the radio while moving from one place to another, and how, for the most part, they had to build their office from the ground up. And he said a lot of things were automated. Computer was doing most of the things, besides things like sales and things like that. And like I said, it was a nice field trip. I learned a lot. I learned that an engineer is invaluable to a radio station, and the more you know, the more you can do, the greater chances of you, one, getting a job, keeping that job, and being a vital part of the team at a radio station. He also said, and I kind of saw this one coming, as far as jobs, when you get done with school and everything, you're gonna have to travel for a new job. Now, you may luck out and find something in your area, but realistically, probably going to do a lot of traveling, which is fine. I've gotten used to that lifestyle anyway. So, I guess the main thing I took away from the field trip was it's a good chance to see, real live radio station. And I didn't see any people on the air. I was just kind of expecting to see that. That was a bit of a bummer, maybe. Just depends on the radio station, what's going on. I guess no one's on the air at all times. But I did expect to see people there. But for the most part, it was a good trip. I learned some things. And, one, it was just different from the norm. That was always awesome. And I was stuck in the classroom, got to go out and be in the element, so that was cool. Really don't have any much more to say about it. Matt was a nice guy. Seemed like a real go-getter. Seems like if you're going to work for him, well, I would think any radio station, you're going to have to go for it. This is it. You're going to have to pull your weight. And he also mentioned, and we talked about it in this class, you're going to have to wear a lot of different hats. You can't just go in being good at one thing and expect that to be good enough. You're not going to last long. So for me, that's probably my focus, is trying to get as good at as many things as possible, and then once I get good at them, get better. It's a tip for you kids out there. Stay in school. That's really all I have. It was a good trip. It was a good experience, and it'd be nice if we could go see other radio stations, see how they differ from WSJS. But that's really all I got. Later, y'all.